Next, I will demonstrate the connection between the power cable and the wire feeder of the DP series welding machine. First, we open the power cover on the back. We use a 3-phase 380-volt power supply. We connect 3 live wires to the power supply terminal box through screws. And make sure to tighten the 3 screws separately. To ensure the reliability of the connection, we use the wire pressing plate to press the 3 wires into the 3 slots of the pressing plate to make sure that the connection is reliable and stable. We make sure that the 3 wires are in the 3 wire slots of the pressure plate. Press it tight to prevent the power cable from falling off. It must pay attention that the power cable is not energized during operation. After fixing, we cover the power supply cover to prevent accidental electric shock. Meanwhile, we need to place the grounding wire near the nut with the grounding symbol. In this way, our power cable and grounding wire are connected. The power supply part is connected. Follow these steps to complete the power connection. It can prevent us from accidentally touching and avoid danger. Here our welding machine power supply is connected. Now we introduce the connection between DP welding machine and wire feeder. We can see that the wire feeder is connected to control cable, gas tube, positive cable. In the case with water tank, we will have 2 water pipes, red and blue. Next, we connect the control cable of the wire feeder to the power supply. We can see a concentric line in the middle of the power supply. Align the groove. Gently insert the control cable and lock it. At the same time, connect the cable of the wire feeder to the positive pole of the power supply, which is the red interface. We can see that there is a positive pole mark on the power supply. We use a hex wrench to fix the cable. Please make sure the connection is firm. At the same time, we fix the grounding wire, also called grounding clamp, to the negative pole of our power supply. We can see that near the right interface, there is a negative pole mark. And then we see, on the wire feeder, there is a gas tube, used to transmit the shielding gas during our welding process. In the video, we take aluminum welding as an example. We need to use argon as a shielding gas. We fix it with screws. Connect one end of the gas tube to the argon meter. Then open our gas cylinder and adjust the gas flow. We usually adjust the gas flow to around 15. According to the different welding materials, we need to replace the corresponding wire feed rolls. There are 2 main points about the wire feed rolls. The first is the number on it, which indicates the diameter of the welding wire we use. The second point is the letters behind it. There are 2 types of representations, U-type and V-type. U-type and V-type are suitable for different materials. Generally speaking, the V-type is suitable for welding hard materials such as carbon steel and stainless steel. U-type is suitable for welding aluminum and some softer materials. This time we take aluminum welding as an example. Use a 1.2 mm aluminum welding wire. so we use a 1.2 millimeter and U-type wire feed rolls. It should be noted that our wire feed rolls is on the front and back. There will be two types of thickness. Please choose according to the diameter of our welding wire. Okay, let's install it now. Next, install the welding wire. Please cut off the curved part in front. We need to use the smoothest part. Start the process. Through the wire feeding guide. Put the welding wire into the groove of the wire feed rolls. Through the middle conduit, continuously feed the welding wire. Until we see that the welding wire is slightly exposed from the outlet. At this time, we can tighten and fix the wire feed rolls. According to the welding requirements, we can slightly adjust the tightness of the handle to ensure that the wire feeding process is smooth. At this point, the connection between the wire feeder and welding machine is completed. Next, we will install the welding torch on the wire feeder. This time, we are welding aluminum. We have replaced the graphite tube inside our welding torch. Our welding wire enters through the wire feeding tube here. At the port of the welding torch, we can see that it is a European interface. It corresponds to the socket on our wire feeder. Please pay attention to the hole position correspondence when connecting. After inserting it into position, we lock the welding torch. Okay, we can see it's firmly connected. If it's a water-cooled torch, we need to connect the water pipes and wire feeder according to the color correspondence. Okay, our welding machine, the wire feeder and the welding torch have been replaced according to the configuration of aluminum welding. Now we can start debugging and welding. At this time, we turn on the power of the welding machine. Turn on the manual wire feeding button on the wire feeder. We can see that the wire will be automatically feeding. We feed the welding wire to the top of the welding torch. When feeding the wire, please do not point the welding torch at people. Otherwise, it may cause some damage. Okay, the installation is complete. We can cut the welding wire a little shorter. Okay, at this point, the preparation work before welding is basically completed. We will demonstrate the use of single pulse welding of aluminum and magnesium materials. The diameter of the welding wire is 1.2 millimeter. First, we adjust the method. Press the method button, change our options to single pulse mode, and change the steps to standard to steps. Then select our material. Choose the aluminum magnesium material. The diameter of the welding wire we use is 1.2 millimeter. At this point, our settings is complete.